Wanted to do this early stream because wanted to touch a cookie. And this is just something that we're going to be doing for the next maybe 2-3 hours. And plus we can go even faster. All you need to do, we could also abduct grandmas for 100 cookies. And we can just start making even more profit. We won't have to tap cookies anymore after a certain point. We can make a passive income. And that's what you want. Oh, look at all this stuff that we can get as well. This game is going to have a lot more depth. Oh, we're not getting all of them. Let's buy 2 more grandmas at the shop. Now we're getting 3 cookies per second. We can add upgrades to the cursor. Oh, it's actually, you get more cursors to click for you. Let's get a carpal tunnel prevention cream. And that just doubles the amount of cookies we can get. We could also get the reinforced index finger. I want it. I want carbon steel plating under the skin. I want at least 50% of all the grandmas who can bake to work under me. I want all the grandmas, all the power. Now we can get a farm. Look at that. And now our yield is gonna be even higher. We don't subtract, we just keep adding. We can make the grandmas efficient. We can train them to cook better. Your secret family recipe? Not gonna work in this house. Not in this cookie clicker. What's this? Another cookie that we can click. And now we're just gonna get even more cookies. Get some steel-plated rolling pins. We'll flatten the competition. Oreos, Chips Ahoy, they'll never stand a chance. Oh, we can even go to the cookie mines now. Look at that. I just hope we don't have to pay cookie taxes every month. Look at me go. I'm clicking the mouse so aggressively the game can't register it. I want to make so many cookies I break the space-time continuum. Wait, we can also sell our grandparents? And apparently I can also ascend. What does this mean? I'll lose out on all of my progress and start from scratch, and my cookies will be converted into heavenly chips. I don't know, man. Right now I'm kind of just content where I am, but if I feel more ambitious, I will consider that as a valid option. Our oldest baker is 107 years old. Now to flex my arm and just beat this mouse like my flour dough. What? Thought I was gonna say my meat? I was exerting so much there. There are so many cookies on screen, my GPU could melt. Cookie shortages strike town, people forced to eat cupcakes, just not the same, concedes mayor. You'll just have to sit and wait. The cookies are on their way. We got at least 45,000. Look at this, we got decimals now. We're getting somewhere in the world. The business is thriving. Get some better fertilizer so we can grow more cookies. We can actually afford our first factory. I say we do it. Let's get that yield even higher. Next up, we'll be able to make them on a space station. And then we'll be able to start producing them all across the multiverse. It does kind of feel like a logical progression after a while. Wow, we can make mines twice as efficient. Get even bigger yield. Cookie factories involved in chocolate weather controversy. Nuh-uh. That's what I'm gonna say at the press conference later. Right now, the numbers must get even higher. Why do grandmas keep getting more expensive? We got it. We got 1,000,000 cookies. We are in control of the world's new global currency. We're gonna put corporations out of business. We're gonna put the government out of business. We're gonna become the new government. We're gonna impose heavy cookie taxes. The first step is we gotta start investing in banks. Mega drills. Yeah, you know what? Risky as it is, we should also focus on getting upgrades as well for our things. Just for like the long term. I'm making fat stacks while you're sitting in your car eating pudding and crying like a diaper baby. Look at all these fat stacks, yo. Look at all these love handles that I got. You got nothing. You're just skin and bones. Choose rich. No. These cookies aren't rented. Like, I bought them. Water Gizmo. Who's Water Gizmo? No, we are naming this the new economy. You're not gonna believe it, but my mom came up to me with a gift. She wanted to congratulate me for my efforts on becoming the new economy. So to celebrate, I got a cup of coffee and a slice of cake, and I'm gonna sit here on top of my palace and watch all the peasants do all the work. I already had like 3 cups of these today, but you know what? Gamers gotta drink. Ah, here it is, the bank. We got it! To celebrate even more, I say we hire more grandmas. Oh, look at this. Over 100,000 cookies per second. I am an actual monster. Take a look at these 7 Bugattis in my garage. Our next goal is the temple. We can actually get a temple full of precious ancient chocolate. Something tells me that's a bad idea. We might wind up unleashing the Pharaoh's curse among the general populace. But hey, as long as it racks up the numbers. These are all the flavor of cookies that we can actually get. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Milk chocolate cookies cost 500 million. I feel like at some point we're gonna have to start making some sacrifices in the name of the business. First thing that's gonna go is obviously the grandparents. I am happily willing to sell all of my cursors just to get even more money. You can have 20 of my grandmas, 10 of my farms, 10 of my mines. But that's all you're getting for now. Then again, you can have all my grandmas. I don't really need them anymore. We've transcended beyond that point. Sell a grandma. Just wrong. I thought you loved me. You know what? Let's sell all the farms too. We don't need them. We don't need crops. We just need processed substances and plastic. We don't need anything from the earth anymore. So now I say we just sit back, relax, regret my life choices, and watch the numbers increase. So what's the next upgrade I can get? Child labor costs 6.5 million. And we got it. Our yield is now even higher thanks to the power of our youth. Get them off their tablets. Stop making them watch Skibidi Toilet. Get them in the factories. Clicking frenzy. Yeah. Yes. More money. We'll get Ultra Drill, which is a reference to the famous first-person shooter Ultra Kill. And now we can get our first temple. We got our first temple, everybody. Let the ancient evils bring us more capital. Doubt we're gonna be needing the mines for much longer. Besides, the longer we stay in that mine, we're just gonna wind up uncovering an ancient evil anyway. We're already at a risk of running into another one. Why are peanut butter cookies so expensive? It's because they're delicious, viewer. They're very good. We're just gonna keep pressing this non-stop. We are gonna turn it into crumbs with the sheer number of times we tap it. You know what? I'll get the peanut butter cookie. And another bank. Probably not the wisest decision, but when you're rich, you don't have to be wise. You have to flex your wealth in every way you can because nothing can overcompensate for the sheer insecurities you have. Our yield isn't high enough. We gotta start investing in more grandmothers. In fact, I want to become the new world superpower, so we're gonna reinvest in everything. Everything is coming back. Small, large, I want it all. When people think of any concept, they will always associate it with me. Consequences mean nothing. I want to own your house. That's right. I'm going to own everything, like how Ubisoft wants to own all the digital copies of your games. There are now museums dedicated to your cookies. In fact, there are so many cookies you could even use it as the foundation. You disgust me. Dash grandma. We're also able to obtain wizard towers. We're putting all of our hands in all the jars. Now we're gonna get into magic and alchemy. 100 million. We have reached the 100 million threshold. This really feels like the kind of game you're supposed to be playing for like an April Fool's special, but here I am just playing it in the middle of March. There's a lot of skin cells on my mouse. I want to get 100 cursors. I want to see if that's entirely doable. It's an incremental process, of me just repeatedly doing the same thing over and over again. Let's start getting some upgrades. So we got 168 million. We're gonna upgrade the farm. We're gonna upgrade the factory into a sweatshop. If we get 100 cursors, that's basically the run. We're set for life. No, we were set for life like at least a half an hour ago. And we got 100 cursors. What's crazy is that I think we can actually buy even more. I got sugar lumps. They coalesce quietly near the top of your screen or the stats button. You'll be able to harvest them. Aw, yeah. It's gonna take like 20 hours for it to reach maturity. Nothing is gonna come from this. It's just gonna be a one-off installment. You're never gonna see something like this again. By the end of this video, I'm gonna have severe carpal tunnel. Hundreds of tons of cookies dumped into starving countries from airplanes. Thousands dead. There are just massive piles of cookies crushing cities under the weight of its sugar. I'm actually seeing stars right now. I can see my success in other universes. Let's get our first wizard tower. The funny part is that I've spent most of the time just clicking on the cookie. I've been doing this for at least 2 hours and 15 minutes, maybe more than that. I don't really need to do that at all. I think we've waited long enough. It's time to ascend. Our prestige level is 0. That was a waste of time. Anyways, turn to the mortal world. And we're just flat out starting from the beginning. That's a shame, you know? Oh god, if we have to restart the economy. That was actually a stupid decision. My wizard tower is gone! I spent like 2 hours trying to get all that stuff. If anyone were to press a big red button, and there was like a label up on top of it that said do not press, I think I would still try to press the button anyway. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Man, my arm is just really sore from all this cookie clicking. I've been working out. I go to the gym like 3 times a week. This is what I've been training for my entire life. We were in the golden age, but you know, I think that's pretty much over. I don't think we're ever gonna get back to where we were before with the wizard tower. We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to start selling things again. More. We need more by investing in less. I have to say, after a while, you kind of just lose the euphoric rush. You know what? I'm just gonna ascend again. I don't know, I just felt like it. Oh man, why did I do that? It looks like the economy's never going to work. You know what, I'm just gonna ascend one more time because I think we can do better. We can do much better. No, we just started and it's already a failure. I don't like the way that cookie was looking at me. I think that's pretty much it for today. I've clicked the cookie so many times. My entire body is sore from the massive exertion. This game has taken a massive toll on me physically, and I have to retire the economy, even though it's an absolute shambles right now. But I'm sure that the people of this dimension will make a new currency or whatever. But me, I'm just gonna Alt F4 the universe. Heck with it. You know, just forget about its existence. It means nothing.